Hello, everybody. My name is Bobby. Today, I wanted to talk about three things that I know are true when it comes to weight loss. Three very simple things that I myself have done consistently over the course of 6 months now, and they've worked. And these are things that you probably already know, and I'm certain that you do know, but these are things that seem so simple and easy that they they can't be true, right? No, they fucking can be true because they are true. So I decided to make a video, and in this video I'm just gonna go over three things very quickly that I know work, and I decided that I'm gonna vlog each one of these topics separately in a video to come. So if you're interested, check that out. Um, so yeah, let's get started. So three weight loss truths that I know are absolutely real. Number one is that this process is going to not be quick, and it's not going to be painless. It's going to suck. There are going to be times when this absolutely sucks. You're not going to see results that you want to see. If you're realistically doing weight loss the correct way, you really should just be losing 1 to 2 pounds a week, depending. That's a healthy weight loss, and that's realistic, okay? You're going to have to be patient. It's going to take time. You just have to accept that it's going to take time. So scream, yell, let it all out, but just know that it's going to take fucking time to do this the right way. If you really want to lose weight and have the weight stay off, you're just going to have to suck it up, buttercup. But not only that, it is going to be painless. It is not going to be painless, excuse me. You're going to have to give up eating things that you like to eat. This doesn't mean that you have to give them up completely, but maybe if you overeat Snicker bars, for example, if you eat 5 Snicker bars in one sitting, you're overdoing it, and you know that you're overdoing it. So you can't even logically talk your way out of it. You're overdoing it. Maybe one Snicker bar every couple of days, that's okay. Have whatever you want. Don't tell yourself no, but at the same time, understand that if you're used to having the bad things in a higher quantity, you're going to have to stop having the bad things in that high of a quantity. And it's going to be okay. You're going to survive. Which leads us into number two. The bad things being the choices that you're making now. Whether or not you choose to believe this, you do know what you need to eat. You absolutely do know what you need to eat. You're smart enough to know that you should eat fruits, and you should eat vegetables, and you should eat whole grains, and you should eat lean meats to get protein. You know this, okay? We all know this. We've all been taught this, but because it seems so easy, of course it can't be true, right? No. You do know what to eat. So if you're a person who eats a lot of fruit snacks, you know that you should be having an apple or an orange or a banana, whatever fruit you like to eat. If you're a person who eats a lot of potato chips, you know that you should probably have a baked potato, and not a lot of butter on that baked potato. It should probably be more potato than butter, but, unless you live, whatever you do with your potatoes. That's completely up to you, but I'm just saying. Eating today is a lot more complicated than it ever has been, and that's because there are so many different options out there. If you Google weight loss, the amount of sites that just show up, it's unbelievable. Everybody has something to say about weight loss, and everybody has something different to say, and maybe they're talking things that work for them, but I know that weight loss shouldn't be as hard as it is, and we make it more hard than it needs to be. So, it really does come down to choices. It comes down to what you put in your mouth. So if you start slowly switching out meals that are bad for meals that are good, that's a start. Going back to the first thing, it's going to take time. So food choices, it's going to take time. So you should really just, maybe have an apple every morning for breakfast. If you like apples, have an apple with whatever you eat. Okay? Have some vegetables. Have a side of vegetables with dinner every night. Vegetables that you like. Okay? And then maybe the next week, add in vegetables with lunch and dinner. Okay? And just start slowly bringing things in that are good for you. But bring in things that you like. So food choices also means your choice of food. Pick foods that you want to eat. Don't pick foods that you don't want to eat, because what's the fucking point? You're not going to eat them. You're going to throw them in the garbage. You're going to waste money. If you don't like kale, which kale apparently seems to be the rage nowadays with the whole health food kick. At least everything that I have read has mentioned kale. I hate kale. It's disgusting. But if you like kale, then eat kale. But I'm not going to eat kale because I don't like kale. So I know that I'm not going to buy kale when I go to the grocery store. I'm going to buy spinach. I like spinach, okay? Or romaine lettuce. Buy foods that you like to eat. If you like cucumbers, eat cucumbers. If you don't like carrots, then don't eat carrots. Eat what you're going to eat. Because if you eat food that you don't like, you're going to fail. And you don't want to fail. You really don't, because you can do this. This is very easy. So it's going to take time, number one. Number two, food choices, pick better foods. And then number three, whether or not you want to do it, you're going to have to exercise in some capacity. Even if it is just 5 minutes a day, a 5-minute walk. Even if you're at home watching your favorite TV show and during the commercial break, you stand up and you walk in place during the commercial break until your show comes back on. Doing anything is better than not doing something. You can do whatever activity you like to do. If you like to do Zumba, if you like to go hiking, if you like to go to the gym, you don't have to go to the gym. If you like to go to the gym, then go to the gym. Do whatever you want to do. If you want to play basketball with your friends, if you want to go swimming, whatever you do is better than doing nothing, okay? Don't let anybody say that you need to exercise for an hour a day. Not in the beginning, you don't. Eventually, if you want to work out more because you decide you like it, when I started going for 5-10 minute walk around my block. That turned into an hour walk, maybe 6 days a week. That's it. I walk for an hour. I don't do anything more than that. But I enjoy it. But I built up to it. I didn't start out walking for, an hour. I started out walking for 5 minutes. That's all I wanted to do. And then I walked for 10 minutes. And then I decided to add some music. So it got a little bit more interesting. So I walked a little bit longer. And I walked a little bit longer. You just have to do what you like to do. And you have to do something. You have to do something. Walk back and forth in your house. Do something. Do something. Lift up cans in your pantry to build muscle. I don't know. You just got to do something. You have to absolutely do something. Realistically, any kind of exercise is going to be better than nothing. If you exert yourself because you do nothing at all during the day, you're going to burn a calorie or two. Just do something. Do something throughout your day, and that's going to add up, okay? So, to sum it up, it's going to take time. It's going to suck. Pick better food choices and exercise. You know what to do. You absolutely know what to do. You know what to do so much that it seems like you don't. But once you start this, I promise you that you do. These are just 3 things that I know have worked for me, so I'm hoping that they work for somebody else. I know that these are true because they work for me. And they're common sense. I mean, these are common sense. It's going to take time. It took time for me to get fat. It's going to take time for me to not be fat. I know what I eat, okay? I know that I should not be eating the amount of French fries that I get from Burger King. So I decided to go ahead and have some whole potatoes. Slowly taking out what I was eating that was bad and putting in something good, I got used to it, and my body got used to it. And I found that eventually I wanted to eat more of it. It's not as hard as it seems to be, I promise you. People make it out to be a lot more complicated than it is. So if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe. As I said, my next videos to come are going to touch on each of these topics in a little bit more in depth. So if you like it, stay tuned. Thank you guys. Have a great day. Good luck.